we can achieve perfect sharding in a way that traditional blockchains can't. And the reason is that, like, if you send $10 to Eric, $10 of USDC to Eric, and Eric sends it to me, I need to know that full chain to be able to verify that my account balance is $10. There's like a lot of interactivity between these operations. But if you think about a social network, there is no interactive requirement to doing most actions on a social network. The simplest example is, hey, I post hello world and I don't have to check anyone else's state. I can just check my state on one machine and post it. And so the idea that like my data could run on one server, Eric's data could run on another server, and Yuga's data runs on the third server is totally viable in this world. And a common thing people say is like, oh, what about replies? Like, what if you reply to Eric? How do you validate all of that? And the interesting thing that it turns out is you actually can't validate across objects because let's say Eric says hello world and I say welcome, and Eric deletes hello world. There's always a case at the application level where messages can get deleted and messages are valid even if they reference other messages that no longer exist. That's like actually a normal state of operations. So we never validate like a full reply chain. We just say, hey, you responded to something Eric said. I have no idea if what Eric said was true or is even still active, but if I find it, I can render it as a thread in the app layer. And if I don't find it, I'll just show it as a missing object. And so the side effect of all of this is like we can technically, put each user on their own separate machine if we wanted and like perfectly scale it out. Now, obviously, that doesn't work in practice because of practical speed of light networking constraints, but you can easily reach 10 to 100 shards and get, significantly higher throughputs than what you do today in a way that blockchains can't because they have to have this like much more expensive inter-shard communication to make sure that these cross-chain transactions are all working in sync.